Scale sitting to the left of me. Whispering, Nick, I could be your destiny. Especially how them hoes flock with your cheddar be. Stacked just like a burger from the letter B. King me, they try to chop my head, ain't got the nuts, they got vasectomies. I know niggas who are chemists in that kitchen. It ain't hard to get the recipe. A nigga with no morals or no law don't get respect from me. I got love for my niggas taking risks to get a grip. Cause many niggas on the edge of life and they falling off that cliff. I told bro, stay on your toes. We ain't falling off our shit. Get more money and better ice. Ain't shit falling off my wrist. I like them natural. God made a shit fraud upon my bitch. Give handouts and niggas still find a way to talk they shit. We ain't tripping, no money don't fold over here. We all got dinner rolls. I'ma grind hard for the next 5. You can all see where a nigga go. Yeah, I give a toast to the douchebags. And give a toast to the assholes. Let's give a toast to the bad hoes. Yeah, every one of them that I know.
Shrimp tacos, blue habanero, pray apparel, place the medals in the cellars. We ain't nothing special, are you still committed? Samps on the mission, caught a cramp cause I was sprinting. Stretch first is prep work, but guaranteed to finish. I'm sick of saying no to all these women I earn. I need a law for skyline views, no money concerns. In the lobby 5 years waiting on me, but life was happening. Did he quit rapping? Are you solely an actor? Slowly I'm choosing a fast, passing on meals, trying to replenish, trying to read scripture, street food vendors. Niggas got their own businesses. Did it all except fentanyl and prison bar sentences. Some of my niggas, they ain't consistent. Gym membership. One of my uncles leasing in heaven and ain't no visiting. But I smile cause I get pussy with my father's features and flow heavenly. Send me at 6'2", leave behind legacies. I'm the P in pedigree. I'm the first Cleveland nigga with Carmen Cozy out in Medellin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was my main man, Nick Samps. Cleveland Zone 6:23 a.m. Welcome to Is the Hype Real Podcast, live reaction Sundays. You see what I got on. You see what I got on. It's a good day to have a good day, you know what I mean? It's a good day to have a good day in Cleveland sports, man. We did it. We did it, y'all. We did it, y'all. We did it. We got us a dub. But we still gonna talk about everything that went on. There's a lot of good, some bad, a little indifferent, you know. But either way it go, a dub is a dub, and those are hard to come by in the NFL here in these days, and especially when you're a Browns fan. So let's get the business out the way. Let me get it up here so that way everybody can tap in and do what they do before we get to talking our talk. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, enjoy. Come on, that's the only thing I ask y'all. Every Thursday we go live 10 p.m. We're having a lot of co-hosts on there. Shout out my man 6:23 a.m. AKA Ray. Shout out Bands the Bully, Keon 8. Shout out my main man Cal from the Warner Brothers podcast. They got some. I know they're gonna have something to talk about. So we're gonna jump right into it, man. We're gonna talk about what's going on in the state of the Browns address. So we won today. We got the dub, 31-6 over the debacle of Dolphins. But like I said, it's getting the NFL win is an NFL win. That puts us at what, 2-5, 2-2 at home. The Dolphins are now 1-6. So it's not like we took on people who were world beaters, but we definitely took on a team that was looking to try to get over on a team that was doing just as bad as they were in the Cleveland Browns. So it's not like they came in here expecting to lose because we weren't doing well. We had a lot of guys show up, a lot of young guys show up, and they've been showing up all year. Shout out to all the rookies, man. The rookies been doing good. Well, not all the rookies. I can't say they aren't doing good. Well, all right, we're gonna get into it. So Dylan Gabriel made his second start today, and I know a lot of the figureheads that be a lot of the big people out here gonna say, "Oh, well, he looked good, he handled everything well," and I had to write it down. I take notes, and then we'll get into the stats. Last week I talked about it, and we just gonna touch base on everything I talk about, and then we gonna spin the block and talk about all the new things. So last week I said all the good for Dylan Gabriel, and it still stands true. Is he doesn't look flustered? Okay, he doesn't look flustered. he's tough. He can take a sack and keep going. He doesn't get up wincing. He doesn't show any signs of weakness. He throws when he throws the ball, and he even completion or not, he throws a decent ball, tight spiral. It doesn't look like a duck, except for one, and we'll talk about that. And he's safe. He's safe. He doesn't turn the ball over. There's not a lot of miscues as far as the offense that he causes, but there's still a lot of things that he's not doing. And then we'll get into the bad also. The only other good thing that I can add is that he had a better throwing day, but they scaled back on how much he was actually throwing. So is it fair to say that he had a great throwing day, or it's because he didn't have to throw as much because he was carried in a lot of other ways? So we talked about the good. Let's talk about the bad. Last week, the bad was he's supposed to be a supercomputer per everybody in the NFL, including our own staff here at the Cleveland Browns. Shout out Cleveland Browns, dog pound. We won, but we're gonna talk about. I'm here to talk about Gabriel, and not because I'm just a Shedeur fan. I openly said that I'm a Shedeur fan. I said that I think he's the best quarterback that's came out of this class, and I will continue to say that. You saw some good things out of guys like Jackson Dart. We haven't seen some of the other guys play yet, not to their fullest ability. We saw Ewers from Texas, who was supposed to be this blue blood talent, come in. He looked terrible. I think it was like a 7th round pick this year, something like that. So anyway, back to the supercomputer, Dillon Gabriel. Again, no calls at the line. Motion. That's it. No, watch the mic. No anything. And to me, if you're a supercomputer, whether or not it's up to you to make the calls or not, you should be able to help out your offense and be able to point out things if you can read a defense. Because I'm looking at it like, why didn't he see this guy lining up on the outside? He missed a lot of open receivers yet again. And, he never calls audibles. Again, I'll say he never calls audibles. And, he only sees receivers in the middle of the field when they allow him to throw it over the middle of the field. Now, underneath, you can almost say he's good, almost really good underneath. We'll get more into that. I didn't see any passes get knocked down this week. So, I tried to watch every play. Shout out up the way, Yada Yamir. Facts. Tap in what you mean about facts. I appreciate you for pulling up and getting into the chat. When you say facts, what you mean about those facts? Also with Dillon Gabriel, he doesn't throw wide receivers open still. There was plenty of opportunities where we could have picked up more yards, but because he was shortchanging things, throwing it at the receiver instead of to a spot, we didn't really get the opportunities to advance in the passing game. Okay, so those are the bads from last week. This week, I saw all of those same bads, but I saw even more things that I could say that make him a career backup. He's going to be a career Case Keenum kind of guy. And it's okay. If you could be an NFL backup, you living a great life. You're getting paid to sit at the best seat in the house. But that's going to be what he is because he's not elite. Dillon Gabriel is not a franchise quarterback. And I'm not knocking him because I'm not in the NFL, but I'm still saying he's not an NFL franchise quarterback. No matter how much you develop him, what you do, and it shows. Let's see. My man, UTW top 10, he said, more better with decision making. Yeah, I agree. He was better with the decision making, but the decisions were kind of made for him. The plays that were set up are quick outs, slants, things real short. And that's what I want to talk about, the newer bad things that I want, not even bad things, just areas of improvement that he needs to take upon himself if he's really going to be great in the NFL. Shout out to the chat. First thing, he's a game manager to the extremist of the word. Now, you can be an elite game manager and win a lot. An elite game manager can win you games, but a game manager in his degree is just going to keep you above water. And the other thing that I could say is an area of opportunity for improvement for Dillon Gabriel, if he gets the opportunity to do so, he's absolutely obsolete in the red zone. This lets me know that you don't believe in your quarterback. When you pull him out on the 3-yard line to run a wildcat and put in what they call the meat package, which is crazy work. I didn't say it. The commentator said it. Yeah, what they're putting in is the meat package. But basically, they had every lineman that belongs to the Browns on the field all at once. Judkins, dog. Schlesinger, dog. Even Fannin, dog. Imagine if he had somebody who can really get him the ball. He'd be amazing. Man, 6'4" and can catch. His catch radius is ridiculous. He's going to take Njoku's spot. I can see that's why they're saying Njoku is a possible trade candidate. When you got Fannin coming up, sniffing and nipping at his heels, you might lose your job, bro. Because we can get some good picks, maybe a couple extra players for Njoku because he is elite at the tight end position. So we're going to tap right into the numbers. Shout out to chat. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all tap in with y'all opinions. What did y'all think of Dillon Gabriel? How was his performance to you? And I'm gonna pull up his numbers. And we won today, 31-6. Shout out Cleveland Browns. Dog check, all that. But it wasn't on the heels of the quarterback being elite or even good. I would say just above average, and that's being nice. It's really kind of below average in the NFL. But we'll get into the numbers, and y'all let me know if y'all agree with these numbers. So I got the numbers up here. We're gonna pull them up. Okay. So he went 13 for 18, which is top tier. That's awesome. But again, 116 yards. That's not winning you every game. I guess, and that's why I say game manager. Tattooed across his forehead. My main man, 6:23 a.m. My main man Ray said he is a game manager. I called him a hamburger with just ketchup and mustard. He ain't the works. He ain't got no lettuce. He ain't got no cheese, no special sauce. They even put him on. He's not even a hamburger off the grill. He went out the frying pan. No seasoning. He just a hamburger, ketchup, mustard, generic bun. You got the store-bought bun. And this is what I mean. Yeah, you look at the QBR, 89.1. That looks good on paper, but you are averaging 6.4 yards a throw. Again, I say everything's short. Everything is short. I saw one pass downfield, and that was a duck. So it really makes me think, does he even have the arm strength? And yeah, it's windy. Yeah, the weather was, is bad. But when you play in Cleveland, that's what you're going to deal with. You're going to deal with bad weather in Cleveland. It's just that simple. Judkins, dog. Don't look at the 3.4 because in the beginning, he was getting just boat raced with the defense. That was their plan. Let's stop the run and make Dillon Gabriel throw. Smart plan, because if he's not able to get the run game going, it's a wrap. So what they did do was they just kept going at it. We ran the ball 25 times. 25 times is a lot of times to run the ball. So averaging 3.4 carry, even if you run it 3 times, that's a first down. And that was what our game plan was. Let's run the ball. Let's protect our rookie quarterback. You're protecting him from himself. He can't throw the ball downfield. And if his arm isn't that strong, he plays in Cleveland. The weather's only going to get worse. So I definitely want to say shout out to Cleveland for the win, but it was all about the defense. Come on, let's get into it, man. Look at the defense. They did everything. Carson Schlesinger is an animal. He's a problem. He's going to continue to be a problem. And I think he is a candidate for Defensive Rookie of the Year. If he's not, they lying to themselves because he's leading the league in tackles amongst all rookies. That's good business right there. The defense is cold. We sent blitz today. Our defensive coordinator doesn't send a lot of blitz. But today when he did, it looked amazing. You get an extra body in there, allow some of these other guys to make plays. Problematic for any team. Now, the indifferent is it was the Miami Dolphins. These are the games you got to win. And like I said, Dillon Gabriel didn't win this game. The defense won this game, and the run game won this game. Just that simple. I want to see him, if he's the supercomputer, really take a game and win it with his arm and maybe even his legs, because that is where you're going to make your bread and butter. That makes you a multifaceted offense where they can't just key in on one thing. So all in all, mad love for the dub. Go Browns. That's Browns above everything. Dog check all day, every day. BIFC. If you know, you know. But there's still a lot of things that are coming up short when it comes to the Cleveland Browns offense. The play calling, I love the super duper jumbo package on the goal line when you put Judkins back there with what 3,000 pounds of enforcer in front of him. He makes a good read. He makes a great decision. When the ball came out and he almost bobbled it and fumbled it, because of his athleticism, he was able to make a play and still score the touchdown. So Judkins is not the problem. I don't even know if the receivers are the problem. I really think that the quarterback is a game managing specialist, and he's not going to give us anything that's going on. Let's check into the games right now. Ooh, Marvin Harrison just fumbled the ball. The Arizona Cardinals are up 3-0. 13-3 Indianapolis Colts over the Chargers. 7-0 New York Giants over the Denver Broncos, and the Washington and Dallas game score is not up there. So it's still some good games going on. If y'all playing fantasy, make sure y'all stay at it, stay locked in. My teams are struggling right now because I had a lot of injuries, had some bye weeks, but I had some guys that are hopefully going to put up some numbers, and we're going to see what happens. Oh, it's 10-8. Washington is losing 10-8 to Dallas. Okay. So this is Live Reaction Sunday, and I haven't done a live reaction in a minute, so I got one set up for y'all. And keeping in the spirit of football, when you watch football, it's all about the things that the commentators say that make you go, whoa. In this quote unquote, no Diddy pause era that we're living in, these guys say some things that are just outlandish, like disrespectful almost to the whole situation. So I have a challenge for myself. My challenge for myself is I'm going to set up this video where these guys are saying some unorthodox things, and I'm going to give myself 3 strikes. Okay, 3 strikes and you're out. We're still in baseball season. I tie it all in, make sure you do your homework. You like, subscribe, enjoy. Tap in as the Hype Real Podcast every Thursday, 10 p.m. My main man, Kyle from Warner Brothers Podcast, said he's going to pull back up this week. He has great content. Shout out 6:23 a.m., my main man, Ray. Shout out Bands the Bully, Keon 8. And if y'all ever want to come on here and debate with me, or I got a setup where y'all can come in on the Riverside at and call in live. So if you want that link, let me know. I'll post it and we can make it happen. Y'all can come here and tell me y'all side of the story on all these subjects that we talk about. I would love it. I invite it. Okay. So this week I'm going to react to the NFL announcers' egregious, as they say, sus moments. The young kids say sus. So I give myself 3 strikes. 3 strikes and I'm out. Video's about 5 minutes. We're going to let it ride. We are live. So if a commercial come on, I'm going to cut it and we'll jump back in. Hey, we're live. And unless one of y'all want to pay for the subscription with the ads off, we just going to have to pause until we get past them. Okay. So 3 strikes. I have 3 times to laugh. And if I laugh 3 times, I lose. Now, mind you, I have not seen anything but 10 seconds of this video. So we're going to see how this works out. I'm challenging myself to see if I can not laugh. Okay. I'm going to try to, and I'll hold myself accountable and be straight. So this is going to be our live reaction. I'm going to pull it up. Oh, no, that's not it. All right, here we go. Okay. So these are the egregious comments that these commentators are making live during the game. Some are from last year. They're all over. So we ready? I'm ready. You ready? Let's do it.
2 inches short, maybe less. That's the story of my life.
Barkley got hammered on that penetration by Fletcher Cox.
Josh Bynes has been coming all night long, but then he pulls out, and it's just hard. It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big.
What?
Almost didn't know what to do. Got 5 inches.
That's one. What did he just say? That's crazy work. We 20 seconds into the video. Oh my God. All right, let's keep it rolling.
Is on him, but just too much.
Finishes with the tip.
Jordan Poyer was coming aggressively.
Yeah, somebody's going to get that gobbler at the end of this game, too.
Receiver coach
get that
has been blown away by Crabtree's hands. and his ability to suck in these balls.
What?
That was the difference in the game.
man.
That's why they told us last night they'll have to be really good to beat us.
What is that?
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
He starts to come and then he pulls
Diggs
out.
gets a
That
much
is
needed blow.
diabolical.
No, I was too fat to get rib injuries. I had too much cushion there, Shannon, but thanks for asking.
More cushion for the pushing, they say. They always say that about you, Mark.
Ugh.
This is a thick wide receiver who is powerful from the waist down.
Yo! Not the thick wide receiver who was powerful from the waist down. That is insane. Come on, man. Come on.
Saturday loved the double tap. He loved me constantly spanking him, right?
Going to be a wet and likely wild night in the Bay Area.
Oh, that's a big load!
Hard hitting, tension, and snow. Sounds like my kind of Monday night. Oof. We didn't let the team go because we were stretching our balls.
Down.
What?
Tyrell Williams. He beats Cox.
Show me.
Yes. Tyrell Williams. He beats Cox. Pause. Wait a minute. So we live reacting to the egregious suspect moments that these announcers are saying. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna make it. I've already laughed twice. We still got 3 minutes of video. I want y'all to try to do the challenge yourself also. I'm going to start from now. Y'all got 3 times to laugh. Hold yourself accountable on these sus moments that these announcers are saying in NFL games in the spirit of NFL. Let's ride.
I mean,
You know what? That was love.
Deepest penetration of the night.
Needed 2 thrusts to get it in.
That's how I do it too. I got the chain around the back of my neck. That's exactly how I do it. I like to chain you up.
There are big guys in there. Lucas Patrick come over on him and feel like more pressure was coming behind.
Here's as sticky as they come. Diggs coming right behind him inside.
Here he is here. He's just kind of riding him a little bit.
As I said before, Zimmer has a nice package.
Giants are coming off a worse week than Harvey Weinstein.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
You have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and delivers it.
Yo, hold up. Wait a minute. I can't even repeat that. That's crazy work right there. To say you gotta love it when a guy comes in your face and you stand there as he delivers it is absolutely diabolical, crazy work. That should not be aired on TV. They know what they got to be saying this on purpose. Because that is ridiculous.
Really well.
On Dak Prescott, he starts to come and then he pulls out.
He's got guys coming down his face.
Feeling is the Cowboys
Never.
probably coming right down their throats.
Ugh.
Good job getting rid of that football with that guy coming right in his face.
And riding Diggs backwards. Nobody feels right there in that hole. They're looking for a forcible blow.
But he's not going to come.
Does the tooth fairy come for 26-year-old?
He tried to get that stiffy. That's hard to do, man.
Yo.
They just rode him hard.
See if he can jerk one of the Jets. I think their D's been fine.
I think their D has really probably performed above expectations coming in.
Kyle Van Noy getting him from the back.
And they just totally bust on Jennings.
Early on, it was Kyle Shanahan giving his former bosses D all they could handle.
And that's a tough one to swallow. That's tough to swallow.
And the Bears are swallowing them all night.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
He has just huge thighs and just a powerful looking guy, and he has the finesse, and he has the moves, and he has the hands. Really complete young man.
Those, 6 to 10 inches right in there makes such a difference.
Why is this one so big?
It needs a little love right now. There they are working those balls. Just squirts right out of the top of his hands. 250 pounds of man coming right at you. And, oh, yeah.
I miss giving it. I don't miss receiving.
And what you saw was Freeman just basically sitting back there, waiting for him to come.
Yo. Yeah. Hey, my man Mo said that was crazy. That was crazy work, man. That's crazy work, man. These announcers are outlandish, man. They got exactly. The announcers ain't got no chill. Ain't no way they acting like this. They acting unbelievable. We still got what, a hot 40 seconds. All right. I challenge you not to laugh in the next 44 seconds. All right. Ready, set, go.
We're going to do 69.
C.J. Anderson gets into the act.
On number 99 of the defense, after he tackled the quarterback, he's giving them business down there.
Nifty little route combination, trying to get some room for Fitzgerald, but Kendall Jenner's Fuller's all over this. Keep saying Jenner. I don't know why she's on my mind right now.
You're thinking about the Kardashians. The longest 2 minutes that we've been a part of.
Yeah. Been a part of a longer one that happened in Milwaukee, but I'm not going to talk about that.
Yo, so these announcers are absolutely insane with these things that they're saying. Absolutely sus. And it's just that's my live reaction to the egregious things these guys are saying. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right, let's get back to business. So the Browns won today, 31-6. Dylan Gabriel was below average. I still say that Shedeur could do 3 times the job that he could do given the same talent and situation, especially with that defense backing him up. Giving him those points, giving him those short field, and we'll have to wait and see what happens. So I just wanted to live react to that. Tap in. Make sure y'all tune in every Thursday, 10 p.m. It's the Hype Real Podcast on Twitch and on YouTube. You can tap in. It's the Hype Real Podcast on Instagram and also on TikTok. We're getting the Facebook set up. I'm working on that, and we're gonna have all that popping. My main man Mo tapped back in, said, "I'm starting to believe they're doing it on purpose. If they're not, they're suspect. Like, whose thought process is it to go this route with these situations?" See, all defense, like I said, absolutely. I'll bring up the stats one more time. It's absolutely all defense. Without the defense, we don't win this game. We got a touchdown from our defense. They put Judkins in a great position. Look at the stats. I agree with you. Judkins had 3 touchdowns. This is how, like I said, again, this is how I know the quarterback is not a quarterback. When you're in the red zone, you take your starting quarterback out of the game and go in a super duper jumbo package and have to run a wildcat. You know who runs wildcat? People who don't have a quarterback. And we did it every time. Now it's a great play call because it works for us. It works for the Browns. Judkins can find his way into the end zone from that situation better than a lot of people. From what I've seen, it was 3 of them. That's how he got all 3. Well, the long run was awesome when he broke free, but the other 2 are right there, and he just took advantage. So if that's our version of the Philly special, I'm down for it. Let it be what it be. So what? It's not cute football. It's not in the air football. It's winning football. And I want to win over everything else. Okay? It's just that simple. It's just that simple. But I do believe if you put Shedeur out there, it's a whole different game because he's known for his accuracy. He's known how to deliver a good pass to a wide open receiver and allow him to run. Again, I say, people say, oh, well, he had Travis Hunter. But that's all he had in Colorado. And I believe he won an award for one of the best quarterbacks because he had the highest completion percentage. And he gave his wide receivers a chance down the field. Sure enough, Travis Hunter made the play. But if you have good wide receivers or even decent wide receivers, give them a chance. Give them a chance to catch the ball over those smaller defensive backs. Give them the opportunity to be great. Dumping it off, like I said, he averaged 6.4 yards a throw. That's disrespectful to the game of football. Now, he only threw it 18 times compared to 52, but he still was 116 yards, no touchdowns, got sacked twice for 14 yards. That's what it is. It said it doesn't work against high-quality defenses. It doesn't. We went against Miami. Miami's trash. They're a dumpster fire. They're even more of a dumpster fire than we are right now. The only thing that's not dumpster fire about us is that we have an elite defense, and everybody knows it. But if you keep your defense out there too long, they're going to give up points. The good thing is Tua is a bum. He is what's crazy? And I'm not trying to stereotype a quarterback, They're both from Hawaii. Maybe it's a Samoan thing. Dylan Gabriel's Hawaiian. Tua Tagovailoa is Hawaiian. He went 12 for 23, 100 yards, 4.33 interceptions. You know what I mean? It's not going to work. My man Maurice said they need a QB out there. They do. They need a game changer, not a game manager. There's a big difference. But all in all, we got the dub, and we're going to run with it. It's going to be Victory Monday. Everybody will be happy for a week, and then we're going to see what next week brings us. It's just that simple. So I'm excited. Browns fan above everything. BIFC, dog pound, dog check, all that. But we still there's a lot of problems to fix. Coach Kevin, as I like to call him, his offense still looks mediocre. It's kind of saddening. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to really take on the task of being great as far as a play caller. And he doesn't. I think it's because of his pride. He limits himself by keep putting Dylan Gabriel out there. And it doesn't help that we're winning. But if he's honest, we're not winning because of Dylan Gabriel. But I won't go on and on. I just wanted to react real quick to that. Also tap into Is the Hype Real Gaming. We'll be on there balling. This all started, Twitch all started, this whole podcast all started because I wanted to get the gaming out there, and then it just took off from there. And we're just going to keep rolling with that. So Is the Hype Real Gaming. Make sure y'all tap in. I'll make sure I go live more. I have the camera up more, and I need y'all to follow that also. So, until the next time, y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Be good or be good at it. It's just that simple. I'm going to ride off into the sunset. Enjoy my Friday. I want to ride out to my main man, Nick Samps, 6:23 a.m. Salute. I've been having this play on repeat because I really rock with the song. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and enjoy. And to the next time, y'all be cool. Oh yeah, we live. Boom. Boom. Now we on. All right. Try that again. Be cool.
The coolest to do it. Yeah. The coolest to do it, I influence. I live what I rap, I ain't faking for music. Down with a nigga and make him a move and make it.
Here we go. Not afraid to make a mistake. Too Cool by Nick Samps. Let's go.
The coolest to do it. The coolest to do it, I influence. I live what I rap, I ain't faking for music. Sipping tequila, this shit got me sweating and heated just like a jacuzzi. What? I know some bitches who wanna get down with a nigga and make him a move. Ain't making no dinner, we ordered a 2-piece. Beef with a nigga is more than a 2-piece. I cannot get with you niggas, you greener than grass, you know you a newbie. Splitting his melon, he thought he was coolin'. These niggas never be know what they doing. I ain't got me a bag, then I roll up a slap wood. Don't ask me no questions, you know that the pack good. Keep a cigar, we call on the black shit. Set up and scared of them niggas that act good. 4 brother around outside of the city, I'm coming back home to a bitch with a fat bud. We never showing no nigga no pity. Say you want to smoke, so we came with the backwood. Wait, who in the cancer? Pull up a sun, say color a panther. Baby, this is mud, this ain't a phantom. I keep a bag, who the fuck Santa? These niggas mad, who the fuck playing them? Switching the song whenever they playing them. Fuck about my shit, I ain't trying to hear that. Let's go. The coolest to do it. The coolest to do it, I influence. I live what I rap, I ain't faking for music. Sipping tequila, this shit got me sweating and heated just like a jacuzzi. What? I know some bitches who wanna get down with a nigga and make him a move. Ain't making no dinner, we ordered a 2-piece. Beef with a nigga is more than a 2-piece. I cannot get with you niggas, you greener than grass, you know you a newbie. Splitting his melon, he thought he was coolin'. These niggas never be know what they doing. These niggas never do know what they doing. Been in this bitch, don't you get it confusing. Know you ain't with us, then please keep moving. Come get your bitch, you see she choosing. Diamonds inside of her watches, we bougie. Say she ain't it, I like how she do it. I couldn't keep her, I know she a groupie. I know she a groupie. Yeah, the coolest to do it. The coolest to do it, you know I influence. I live what I rap, I ain't faking for music. Sipping tequila, this shit got me sweaty and heated just like a jacuzzi. What? I know some bitches who want to get down with a nigga and make him a move. Ain't making no dinner, we ordered a 2-piece. Beef with a nigga is more than a 2-piece. I cannot get with you niggas, you greener than grass, you know you a newbie. Splitting his melon, he thought he was coolin'. These niggas never be know what they doing.